We are live. I'm joined by the Mongoose, Darrel Montague, flyweight in the UFC. We got a big fight coming up here Saturday. Your return to the octagon. Talk about the fight against a Japanese fighter, Kyoji Horiguchi.
It should be a tough fight. I fought on the same card as him twice, so I'm pretty familiar with his style. He's got a real bouncy karate-based style, so
When
should
was
be
the
a
other
good
time
little
over in
dance
Japan?
session.
Shuto?
When I fought in VTJ.
Gotcha. He obviously won his fights if he got here.
Yeah. He fought Ian Loveland
hmm
the
Well,
night I fought.
talk about his style and how yours matches up. I know you're very well rounded with great hands. Did you hear that, or did it break up?
Nah, dude, it froze.
Lorenz, get away with your phone. It's causing a crossover. There might be a full moon coming. Lorenz just mooned me. Is it clear now or no?
Yeah, you're coming in okay.
All right, yeah. So talk about his style and how yours matches up. I know you're super confident with your southpaw style boxing as well as on the mat and your jiu-jitsu.
His style, he likes to bounce around a lot. He has more of a karate base, leads with a lot of kicks, so hopefully I'll be able to counter, try to land punches before him. I want to try to pressure him to not let him get off. He likes to. Most guys that fight him kind of stand still. He bounces around a lot and kind of picks them apart. But he's going to be fighting a whole different animal tomorrow, whatever day it is, Saturday.
Saturday.
Lost.
Got a few days, but you're ready. You're ready, man. And talk about having this full camp.
Losing you.
Top-ranked guys on such short notice. Is it breaking up?
Yeah.
I was saying having a full camp this time as opposed to the short notice fight against a top-ranked guy like Dodson. It must have been nice for you this go around.
Oh, yeah. I've known for a few months. So I was able to get in really good shape, get my timing down really good, and so I'm ready. I'm really ready for this one.
You spent some time, multiple trips up north to Team Alpha Male. How'd that come about, and how was the training up there with the great group up there?
Well, I recently signed with MMA Inc., Uriah Faber and a couple of their other guys, their management company. So I got the invitation to go up there and train. I went up there the first time with Charlie Valencia. Had fun, got some good sparring with really good small guys, a lot of shorter, fast guys. Got to train with a couple Japanese guys up there who kind of similar to Kyoji. So I just wanted to go back as soon as possible to get a couple more good sparring sessions in.
It seems like for you, I mean, you're great everywhere, but if anything, your sort of lack would probably be the wrestling, and they've got great wrestlers up there. Was that a focal point for you in your time up there?
Yeah, I really wanted to challenge my wrestling against those guys. Get to learn from them how they use it in actual MMA, not just standard wrestling. It's hard to find guys that are small to wrestle with. It's hard to find shorter guys than me. It's the only place.
Yeah. Who were the best rounds for you? The guys maybe you enjoyed going against, or just you have something special to say about training with?
I got to train with a couple Japanese guys. I'm not even going to try to butcher their names. But they kind of had the same style as Kyoji, so it was fun to get rounds with them. I got to kind of see a different style, completely different from most Americans, which is going to help. Obviously, I'm fighting a Japanese guy.
I've known you for a long time, man. I mean, back when we did the cool features, for Tachi Palace, the big fight with Ian, and here you are. You had some time off. You've had a growth in the family, and how does it feel to be though here in the UFC, where I'm sure you felt like you belonged all along?
It's amazing. I was younger. I thought I belonged. Just kept getting better and better. And now I realize that this is a whole new level, so I stepped my game up to a whole new level. So I can't wait to challenge myself this weekend.
What was the thought process for the time you took off, though? You did take, what? I mean, it was over a year maybe you didn't fight, right?
Nah, I don't believe so.
No?
Maybe since, I don't know. I never took that
back
one.
when you had your daughter, right? No?
Yeah, I maybe took 5 months off, if that.
Okay.
I was maybe 6 months in between fights is maybe my longest layoff. I think my longest layoff is this one from Dodson because I had the injury.
Okay. How
So my
was
last fight was in October.
Mhm. We'll talk about you have a good spot on the card, and it's nice also, of course, to have Lorenz out there, so you guys have a big group with you, a big support system out there with you. Didn't get that. I was saying having Lorenz out there, it's nice. You guys have a large group because of that.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's awesome because we got a bunch of dudes around, so it almost feels like home. It doesn't feel like I'm out fighting somewhere else. We brought our home with us, so it feels a little bit more comfortable this time.
You've always I know felt like martial arts really helped you. You were out fighting sort of in the streets and whatnot as you were younger, and now you've got this way to. How has it changed your life, and having the support group of Romy and Batiste, of course, mentoring you, really changed things for you, and now you have a beautiful family as well as a great career buddy.
It just growth, man. It helped me grow up a lot faster. It helped me get a lot more mature. I'm a lot more mature than most people my age. Even when I was younger, it really just broadened my ideas to that. There's such a bigger world out there. There's no reason to be out messing around all the time.
Who are the main training partners you had at Millennia this camp?
Millennia, usually the same as always. Of course, Georgie Karakinen helps me out a lot, but my two main sparring partners are Tarmy Vargas. He's a really good, tough wrestler, 125-pounder, and then also Willie Gates, really good up-and-comer. Has a rough record, but he's probably the most athletic 125er that I've ever seen.
Man, I sparred with him one day out there, and I was with Tiffany, and I didn't want to go anymore. He just beat the crap out of me.
He's impressive, man. He's just getting better and better. Ever since he joined our team, he's just growing and growing. I mean, hopefully he'll get his chance in the big show one day. I'd really like to see what he could do.
I know he's been fighting a lot at 35 and sort of made the move to 25 now. Do you feel like 25's the best place for him?
As long as he makes it comfortably, I think at 25 he's so tall and so rangy. He could be like a John Jones at that weight class.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like I was talking about this recently with Louis Smoka, who's also on the card tonight? Do you feel like the range at flyweight is less meaningful as it would be at a higher weight, like for John Jones, because you guys are so fast, so explosive, so quickly able to close distances? Do you think?
Yeah, almost it feels like sometimes being the taller guy is almost a disadvantage watching a lot of these fights. The shorter, really powerful guys are owning this weight class right now, but in time there hasn't really been a striker that's really taken advantage of the range. Hopefully I could be the one.
Nice. Hold on one sec. My thing's gonna die now.
Shit.
Tell him something cool.
What's up, guys? Check us out at Millennia MMA.
There we go. That was close. I'm glad I noticed that.
Video of Lorenz. He's in the shower right now. You guys pay me.
Slot on this card too. You feel like you have a lot to prove, and what do you think about being right there in the middle of the prelims?
I'm not trying to think about it. It's just me and another guy in the cage. I don't want to let the lights get to me. I don't want to let the crowd get to me. Just me, him, and a referee. I just got to do my job.
Is there an advantage that you've been in the UFC already before?
I believe so. Last time I was slotted in.
It's his first fight in the UFC, right?
No. He fought on the same card as I did in Houston.
Who did he beat? Or he lost?
Dustin Pig. He was at 135s before, fighting Dustin Pig.
So you feel like, is there any size issues, and what are your biggest advantages against him?
I'm going to have to let you guys see that on Wednesday. It's going to be a secret. Or
Wednesday?
I'm keep messing it up. I don't even know what I'm fighting. I'm fighting on Saturday.
They've been doing them on Wednesdays now. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes on Wednesdays.
Sleepy. This time change is jacking me up.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Anything else you want to shout out? Anything you want to say?
I'd just like to thank everyone at Millennia. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Torque, PeopleFinders.com, Memory Tag. Thank MMA Inc., D7. Once again, Millennia. Without them, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, man. It's been great to watching you rise, and can't wait to see you shine here on Saturday night. Check him out, the Mongoose, Darrel Montague, this Saturday night, live and free, Fox Sports 1.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, dude. There's Lorenz looking sexy in the background.
Yeah.
Come have a cameo.
Do a little shake.
Tell us how awesome Darrel is and how awesome he's gonna do on Saturday.
He's pretty good, dude. He's legit. You know, sometimes little guys don't get that much respect. They don't pack on a bunch of mass like this. You know what I mean? So,
I think I see an ab.
there we go. There we go. That's right. Little guys don't really get that much respect out here.
They don't sponsor you, bro. Haynes doesn't sponsor you.
That's what you don't know. We're working on a deal right now. International type stuff. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
I heard they were talking. It was between you and Anthony Joquani who was going to get it.
Well, I'm more lighter than he is. He's too dark. It'll look like one big underwear on him.
All right, guys. Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it. Millennium MMA representing this Saturday night live. Fox Sports 1. Don't miss it.